afternoon for our fourth edition of our LaunchPad webinar series with SEO5 Consulting. My name is Darren Edward. I'll be the presenter today for our webinar series. I'm the online marketing manager with SEO5 Consulting. I've been in the company just under 5 years, since 2010, working in the digital marketing and online advertising industry, working with SEO5 Consulting. I now oversee and supervise all our SEO, PPC, web development campaigns within the company, and definitely work very closely with our Director of Marketing, Venetia Andreer, who has attended our webinars previously and will be definitely attending future webinars. However, today it'll just be myself presenting our webinar series. Just quickly go over the agenda for today's webinar. Again, if you do have any questions, please use the chat box in the GoToWebinar section. We'll definitely have a Q&A session at the end for any questions. So right now, all attendees are muted. So if you do have any questions, just type them into the chat box, and at the end of the presentation, we'll go through them together and answer any questions that you may have from the slides that we've gone through today, along with any other questions that you may have for SEO5 Consulting. So part of our agenda today, part of our webinar series is that we like to go over all the digital marketing news and articles that have been shared over the last month that really have a direct effect on you as a company, either as a CEO or a marketing executive within your companies, to really see how these updates within the industry have an effect on your website and different industry trends that you could apply to either your online marketing campaigns or to your website to help create more exposure and generate new leads for your business. Like I mentioned before, this is our fourth edition, so we've had great turnouts and great success for the first three webinars. So if you definitely know others that would like to attend the webinar, please share the link. We're welcome to more registrants for our webinar series. We'll also be sharing the webinar presentation on our YouTube channel probably within a week after we conduct our webinar today. Like I said, the first few slides will cover the latest news and articles within the industry that pertain to you as a company, as our clients, and what will affect your business. Afterwards, what we do is we include a client case study from an existing client of ours and give you an overview of how our relationships and the life cycle of this client, give them a bit of background information of why they came to us looking for online marketing services, give you a bit of overview of what we've done for them, some successes and highlights, and just give you a general overview of some of the success and success stories that we've had at SEO5 Consulting with some of our clients. And we've already shared some great case studies before. If anyone has any questions on any previous case studies, please feel free to ask us any questions, and we'll be able to provide you with more information. And like I mentioned, at the end, we'll have a Q&A session for any questions for any attendees who might have shown up later in the presentation. I know we usually do get a few attendees jumping in at around 12:15, 12:30, so that's okay. You likely might have some questions from some of the slides that we've gone through earlier, so we definitely allow a lot of time at the end for a Q&A session for any questions that you may have. So let's jump right into the latest news and articles that have come across the digital marketing industry over the last month. And this was actually pretty recent, is that Google's to implement a Google bomb fix to prevent their racist listings that have been showing up in Google Maps. Recently what's happened is it's come to Google's attention that a lot of racial slurs and other derogatory statements when searched in Google Maps is actually, showing up some locations that are actually causing a lot of concern for people with those locations, not wanting their locations to show up for these types of terms. So Google's actually provided a statement that this week we had some problems with Google Maps, which was displaying results for certain offensive search queries. Like many of you, we were deeply upset by this issue, and we are fixing it now. We apologize this has taken some time to resolve and want to share more about what we are doing to correct the problem. We've included a link to this article. Obviously, this is something that Google has some issues with that they're really trying to roll out as soon as possible, so people using their searches are not, are finding relevant results, and you're not, typing in any derogatory terms or racial slurs to, find locations. So part of the issue why people have kind of identified why this might have happened was through crowdsourcing efforts from Google, just looking into different listings online, different relations online, similar to how their algorithm works for search, but for their maps, just because they're crowdsourcing from different websites online related to these derogatory terms and locations. So they're definitely making an update to their Google Maps to have this fixed as soon as possible. Again, if you do see the term Google bomb, don't overreact at that point. This, again, is only strictly related to Google Maps and fixing their Google Maps so, locations are showing up to prevent any racial listings from showing up or derogatory statements showing up with locations. So that's definitely something that Google's working on to help, clients and also users find the right locations that they're looking for. But again, it just goes to show that even Google could have issues happen online, so it's best that they're, taking the blame for this. They're definitely acting upon it, and hopefully this rollout will be done within the next 1 to 2 weeks. Next statement, and just to preempt, there are a lot of Google updates because they are the market leader in search, providing the majority of traffic for all our clients. We do want to, really focus on updates that Google's making into the industry. But as you'll see as we go along, there's definitely more announcements regarding Bing, YouTube, and everyone else in the digital marketing industry that we want to make sure that you're up to date and aware of the updates that are happening in the industry. So this one relates to Google launching shopping ads for YouTube with an integration with Google's Merchant Center. So this past Thursday, YouTube announced that a version of product listing ads, otherwise referred to as PLAs, if you heard that before, are coming to retailers' video ads with TrueView for shopping. Now, what TrueView means is that once these ads are shown, and the way that TrueView usually works on video ads is when you see those little clips that show up before your videos that pop up, 5 seconds, and then you can skip the ad. With TrueView, you have to watch the ad for 30 seconds, and then it goes through. What's now happening with this announcement is that Google's actually now implementing shopping and product listing ads within YouTube videos and for certain retailers. As you can see from the screenshot, it's actually Kat Von D, a video that she has on YouTube, and one of the samples showing is that it's actually showing Google Shopping in relevance to this video, actually showing products that are listed on Google's product listing ads showing up in YouTube videos as well. It's actually showing up as a card alongside retailer video ads on mobile and desktop. Again, this is slowly being rolled out. Probably within the next 2 weeks, this should be rolled out fully, and you'll be seeing this a lot more on YouTube videos, especially with relations to online retailers showing their product listing ads within their videos themselves. So a lot more power in posting, your videos on YouTube, along with having that integration with Google Merchant Center. And if anyone has any questions, please post them, and we'll definitely cover them with regards to Google Merchant Center, as well as product listing ads. Next announcement is that the Google Twitter deal has now gone live, which gives tweets prominent placements in Google search results. Now, this was an announcement that came on board around February, March of this year. That was slowly being rolled out, and now this week it's announced that Google and Twitter have now made this live. So if you're looking at this on a mobile device and you're searching popular terms, you're actually having an option where you'll see right at the top of your search results, popular on Twitter, where you'll see recent tweets and posts from people relevant to your search term showing up in Google search results. This is actually a pretty fantastic partnership between Google and Twitter, simply because of the power in terms of getting up-to-date updates from Twitter, because it's so on time, up-to-date. As soon as something happens, people are posting it on Twitter. So now you have the luxury of actually using Google on your mobile device when you're searching on Google, and then you're also able to see what else is popular on Twitter and get the latest results and find your news as soon as possible. Right now, this is only on mobile devices, with desktop promised shortly. I'd say probably within a month or two to be rolled out on desktops, but it has gone live on mobile devices. And again, as you'll see as we proceed throughout the slides this week, a lot more importance being stressed towards mobile devices. As we shared in our webinar series last month with the Google Mobile Armageddon update that happened with the mobile algorithm for Google being updated to place more prominence on mobile-friendly websites. Again, really showing the importance of making sure that your websites are mobile-friendly, because a lot more searches are being conducted online through mobile, as we'll cover later on in our webinar today. But again, just showing you the importance and how the trends are moving away from desktop and over to mobile. Now with this partnership with Twitter, you're getting a lot more up-to-date and actually live updates as people post to Twitter. That'll be reflected in Google searches as well. So a really great partnership that's taking place here between Google and Twitter to give you, up-to-date, what people are tweeting about certain searches that you might be searching online through Google. So really good in terms of if you're running any promotions or campaigns through Twitter, really good to incorporate that into your campaign. Another recent update from Google is a quality update, is that Google confirmed that they were changing how quality was assessed with their algorithm, and this has actually resulted in some rankings being shaken up online for different websites. Actually, earlier this month, some publishers began noticing changes to Google search results. What happened, a lot of people asked on forums online if this was due to a Panda update or any other type of update, such as Panda, Penguin, Pigeon update with regards to the search. Google then responded back that no, this wasn't, no relation to Panda updates, no relation to any other updates, nothing with regards to mobile, Penguin. But since then, more reports have come in with the change being dubbed, the phantom update, hidden. Google's not announcing anything, but, we're seeing changes in rankings, something must have happened. But Google wasn't acknowledging it. However, lately, most recently, Google actually has confirmed that there was a change to the update, but it wasn't an algorithm update such as the Pandas or the Penguins, but more so with regards to how the ranking algorithm reacts in terms of how it processes quality signals. Now, what that means in deeper is, it's not necessarily focusing related to spam-related updates, but it is focusing on what it terms good quality. And again, Google hasn't been specific in terms of what these quality assessments are, but we're likely to see this in terms of quality content being posted online, as well as many shares. Google's also made an announcement recently, or Industry Online has been looking into it online, that it seems like social media is actually having a higher ranking factor in terms of websites online. So that could have a contribution to this quality signal that has had some effect on some websites, moving up in the rankings, some websites moving down in the rankings. Again, it wasn't an algorithm change. It was just an update in terms of their algorithm, in terms of the quality signals and how it processes quality signals for all the websites and all the crawlers that are crawling online, and providing this information to Google's algorithm and how it lists websites for its search results. So again, not a new rollout in terms of the algorithm, but it has changed how quality is assessed online. So again, if you're speaking with your account executives, if you're noticing any changes in your rankings, definitely be sure to bring this up to your account executives, and we'll be able to explain this more in detail. Again, rest assured, we haven't seen many changes from our side, again, as this slowly gets rolled out, but if you do notice anything, please make sure to bring it up with your account executives. And again, moving over with the mobile ranking algorithm update, Bing has actually followed suit with Google, making an announcement that they'll be rolling out their mobile-friendly ranking algorithm within the upcoming months. Unlike Google, they haven't specified a date when the mobile-friendly algorithm will be launched. Like Google, they made the announcement back in February that on April 21st, they'll be updating their mobile algorithm updates. Bing is kind of following suit, giving their own change to their mobile algorithm on using Bing on mobile devices. However, they have not specified a date of how and when this is going to be updated, but we're likely to be seeing this in the upcoming months. So definitely, as we report in, again, just another reminder how important it is to have a mobile-friendly site in this day and age. People are using mobile devices on, throughout everything. They're searching every morning, they're searching at lunch, they're searching at nighttime, and as we'll get to later, we're now seeing that mobile devices are now peaking over desktop searches across the industry over a few countries, we're actually seeing mobile searches taking place more so than desktop searches. So again, Bing has come out that they will be rolling out their mobile-friendly algorithm. However, they have not specified a date, but it is definitely something that we'll be on the watch for and likely making an announcement in future webinars. And we'll definitely make sure our account executives notify each of our clients when this rollout has taken place, so we're able to check in on their rankings, both on desktop and on mobile devices. Now moving over to YouTube, which was announced this month that how-to videos have actually increased, and searches for how-to videos have actually moved up 70% over the last month, with over 1 million hours watched in 2015. According to new data released by Google earlier this month, not only are searches for how-to videos up, but the amount of how-to content viewed has grown as well, with more than 100 million hours of how-to videos viewed by North American users since January of this year. Searches related to how-to on YouTube are growing 70% year over year, with more than 100 million hours of how-to content watched in North America. Again, this is a great, I know just because it continues to grow, you feel like you might have missed the boat, but I can't stress enough how important it is, especially to differentiate your business, your services, your products from your competition, to stand out in the market. How-to videos are a great promotion effort. Not necessarily high cost either when you're using YouTube. Again, a lot of integration elements in terms of using Google AdWords if you want to include ads within your videos. Now that Google's rolled out shopping within YouTube videos, another good importance. And again, how-to videos are nothing more than, I'd say, 4 minutes. Anywhere from 30 seconds to 4 minutes is a great video, with around 2 minutes being really the average across the industry of how-to videos are out there online. But as you can see from the trends, searches are going up 70%. More people are going online, and more people are going directly to YouTube. YouTube is the second largest search engine outside of Google online. So they're ahead of Bing, ahead of Yahoo, ahead of DuckDuckGo, everyone else. YouTube is the second largest search engine. So people are going directly into YouTube and typing in how to do this, how to, book a hotel online, how to get the best prices for window installation. So different things like that in how to differentiate your business online by creating how-to videos will really have an impact in driving sales through your website, and this cross-integration of showing your YouTube videos, but then also including links in the descriptions, or including pop-ups within your YouTube videos to direct people over to your website or to relevant pages that are highly related to your YouTube video and to the pages on your website, really help with driving leads over to the website. So definitely, as you can see from this trend, more people are watching how-to videos online. Searches are increasing 70% year over year. So this is something that you haven't taken advantage of. Definitely reach out to your account executives, speak with your marketing team, see what you can do to see what how-to videos you could create and promote to YouTube. It's a really great medium, and as you can see, more and more people are coming over to YouTube and searching how-to videos, and just the sheer amount of people using YouTube is increasing more and more year over year. Just to add to that, over the last month, SEO5 Consulting actually attended a YouTube Immersion Conference in our location in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, and it was a great conference as well, as it really showed the power of YouTube. Like I mentioned before, with the True Vision X or the True View ads that are shown, as well as setting up video ads or just setting up videos and running promotions through your website. But just the sheer the practice of using YouTube, getting your videos outlined, like I mentioned, it's really increasing year over year. More people are searching through YouTube than Bing or Yahoo outside of Google. Plus, with the integration of Google and Google Plus with YouTube, you're also going to be seeing these videos show up in search results. So again, if you are posting videos on YouTube, definitely make sure that they're optimized for key terms that people are going to be using to ensure that you're driving more traffic over to your website. Another announcement from Google, and this is actually helping webmasters online. So for any web developers out there or team members that you're working with directly with your webmasters, Google's actually unveiled a rebrand for their webmaster tools. So in a move to reach out to more users who care about search marketing, Google has actually rebranded the webmaster tools as Search Console. So when you go into log into your webmaster tools, still the same link, but when you sign on, it is now rebranded as the Search Console. Some key features that you'll see with this latest update is you'll actually get a Google Update tracker when you're looking at your search results. So actually the screenshot in this slide that's highlighted in green is actual updates that were made to Google's algorithm. And this actually helps you track to see, were you negatively affected by any updates from Google? Did your traffic see spikes related to an update? Recent updates such as the mobile algorithm update are included. Any updates to Penguin or Panda are definitely updated, or any other changes that are made to Google's algorithm will be shown in the Search Console. Other great items too is classification. So like you see from this, you could select devices and compare between desktop and mobile. Search type, you can search between web, mobile, tablet, and even dates. You can compare as far back as 3 months, 90 days is the farthest that you could get data from the new Search Console. But again, a lot more data is going into Webmaster Tools than before. What we used to see into this section is just search queries, where you can see the number of impressions, the number of clicks, your website's average position on Google for those terms, and the change month over month or the change over the last 90 days from your impressions from those keywords and from the traffic that's coming into your site. Now you're getting a lot more data within Webmaster Tools or within Search Console. You're able to see another key feature is the high-low split comparison. So you're able to see what pages of your website are getting greater impressions, but they might be getting lower clicks. This is helping you to analyze, do you have to rewrite your meta descriptions on pages that are showing up in Google? You're getting a lot of impressions. You might be ranking on the first page of Google, but your clicks aren't going up. Your clicks have actually decreased. This actually helps you analyze, do we have to revise our meta description, add more call to action in our search, in our pages on our website, so when our pages show up, they're enticing users to click on your organic search results and go over to your website. So again, a lot more data being provided into the Search Console. The high-low split comparison, like I mentioned. You could also compare traffic against seasons. So again, looking into different seasonal points, again, whether you need to make changes to your meta descriptions to really help improve your click-through rates in the search results, in Google search results and Google search results pages. Another key factor too is that you could actually filter between branded and non-branded search queries. A lot of the time before in Webmaster Tools under the search queries, you would get a massive list of keywords, potential keywords actually too. It's not necessarily all keywords related to your business, but ones that for some reason either content on your website triggering some searches, it's including that. Now in the new Search Console, you can actually filter between branded and non-branded search queries. Again, branded should be the most prominent searches for your website. So to differentiate that between other search terms that people might be using to come to your website, Google's implemented this feature within the Search Console. So you can either look at strictly branded searches, or you can look at non-branded searches to look at the search queries that people have typed in to arrive at your website, or to see what search results come in Google. So this has definitely been rolled out lately over the last 2 weeks. They're still slowly rolling out, so if you're not seeing this in your Webmaster Tools account, definitely follow up with your account managers. This should be rolled out, I'd say, probably by the end of this month, if not by the first week of June, across the board. Again, a lot more data being provided here. I know even though with Google Analytics having not provided search queries with their safety encrypted searches, but through Webmaster Tools, you are getting a lot more data in terms of the search terms that people are using when finding your websites online. You're also able to determine what type of clicks and impressions you're getting on desktops as well as mobile devices, and you're able to compare way back from 90 days. You could compare, week to previous week, and you can also see the different search types between web, mobile devices and desktops. So a lot more data, a lot more information being shared with your account managers on your accounts, and definitely make sure that if you're speaking with your account managers in the next upcoming progress report meetings, definitely share this with them, and they'll be able to go over with you in more detail. And like I mentioned earlier in the presentation, but now making it official, Google is now saying that there are more searches on mobile devices than on desktop. Last year it's been said that there were informal statements from several Google employees that mobile searches would probably overtake desktop queries sometime within the year. However, that didn't take long, as now we're in May, and Google just confirmed that this has now happened. The company's made a statement that more Google searches take place on mobile devices than on computers in 10 countries, including the United States and Japan. Unfortunately, the company declined to elaborate further on what other countries were seeing more searches on mobile devices than computers. However, recently this change happened with regards to the relative volumes of PC and mobile search queries through people's Webmaster Tools accounts. So again, mobile is how the search trends are moving. Again, can't stress the importance, again, of ensuring that you have mobile-friendly websites, whether it's a responsive design or a standalone mobile site. If you do have any questions, feel free to bring them up at the end of our webinar today, or send us an email at info@seo5consulting.com to get more information on what needs to be done to make your website mobile-friendly. As we've seen from our webinar today, more searches are being done on mobile devices than on desktop. Google's updated their algorithm to place more focus on mobile devices that are for websites that are mobile friendly. Again, that's only affecting mobile devices, not desktop searches. So if you don't have a mobile friendly, don't be afraid that's going to affect you on desktop searches, but it will affect you if people are trying to find you online through mobile devices. You're likely to see some decreases in your search results for certain keywords and key phrases. And again, from one of the previous slides, Bing is now adopting the same strategy as Google, and they'll be rolling out a mobile-friendly algorithm over the next few months to follow suit in Google and place more importance and help show results to people on their mobile devices for websites that are mobile-friendly. So again, the trends are definitely moving towards mobile. More people are now having mobile devices. More people are searching mobile devices. And like we've seen through YouTube, more people are searching through there as well. So definitely, mobile is key. Mobile is where the trend is going. And with digital marketing spend increasing across the industry year over year, there's definitely more importance in creating an exposure in the digital marketing landscape, especially for mobile, more so than desktop. So if anyone has any questions on our latest news and articles, definitely feel free to post them in the chat section. We'll cover that at the end of the presentation. But now I just want to go over a case study from one of our existing clients. And this month we're actually focusing on a client located in New Jersey named Anderson Thermal. And this is a great client of ours and really a great example to share through our webinar this month. Just to give a bit of history and background on Anderson Thermal. So their website is www.andersonthermal.com. They've actually been a client with SEO5 Consulting since August 2010. They're a distributor of industrial infrared lamps for industrial uses. They specialize in large bulk orders, so relatively not high conversions on the website, but the conversions that do come in through this site, we're obviously going to help them as in terms of their return on investment. One order for a month could pay for their marketing services over an entire year. So we've actually had great success with Anderson Thermal since 2010. They're still with us, as I'll get to in a moment. And when they initially came with us, their goals included eliminating irrelevant traffic. They noticed that they were getting a lot of spam on their website, not necessarily high traffic, but it wasn't quality traffic. It wasn't leading to conversions. People weren't contacting them. They weren't calling their phone. They weren't sending forms on their website. They weren't having any quote requests. So what we did is we've eliminated irrelevant traffic, and we've really targeted their SEO and PPC campaigns at the industrial large order clients that will be searching for them online. They are located in Hawthorne, New Jersey, but they are serving all of North America. So this isn't a local campaign, it's a national campaign that we've actually rolled out to both the United States and to Canada. The services that we've provided to them so far is we've started with them on SEO. That's when they originally came to us. We were running strictly SEO, search engine optimization. Over time, we've eventually added an AdWords campaign and managing that for them. And we've also recently updated their website with a new web development project. And as I'll get to in a moment, we've also ensured that the new website is a responsive design, meaning that it is mobile friendly, which should not impact their mobile searches on Google, and it'll actually give them a benefit. So just a quick summary on the web development recently. So a new website was built with a WordPress CMS. It is fully responsive design, so every page on the website is responsive in a mobile device. It is mobile friendly. What a responsive design does is it actually attributes the screen size of whatever device you're using and shrinks the web pages to that proper device. Now, mobile devices, what responsive sites also do is it adds actual menu buttons to help you navigate through the pages from the navigation menu on the website. It also allows for a quick call, click to call. So if you find their phone number on a mobile device, you just have to click on the number and you can call them directly. Really great benefits for any local clients out there that want to get more business and attract more local users. Definitely ensure that you have a click to call feature on your website. So with going back to Anderson Thermal, we launched their new website in January 2015. Like we said before, we did have some challenges in driving leads from their older website, generating leads. Since the beginning of 2015, we've actually tracked 66 commercial conversions on the website. And like I said before, previously we were seeing, I'd say maybe a max of maybe 5 per month. Now we've actually eclipsed 10 per month of conversions that are coming in through the website on Anderson Thermal. So really great results, and the client can now be more happy. Quick overview of the SEO campaign. So again, they've been with us since 2010, and this was their first campaign that they came with us for. We've seen various website versions over time and campaigns ranging from 6-month campaigns to 12-month campaigns. We've also revised their keyword list a number of times. And with the recent update in January of this year, we've rolled out a new website and a mobile website, or a responsive website, to really help them as well and to follow suit with the trends in the industry and making sure that their website was friendly for mobile searches. And as you can see, traffic has more than doubled from 2014, with sessions on the website increasing 171%. Users on the website increased from 245 to 657. Page views increased 208%, and pages per session increased. That average users on the website are viewing at least 3 pages each time they come to the website. Current status of their rankings. So again, we're tracking around 15 keywords for them, and from this, all of those 15 keywords are ranking within the top 20 results on Google, with their top results being T3 infrared lamps in position 4 on Google, T3 infrared bulbs in position 3, shaped infrared lamps, position 4 on Google, fast response medium wave heaters, position 3 on Google, and the greatest success to date was infrared lamp cassettes, which has the top ranking in Google. Again, very niche industry, very tightly themed, and that's why we focused on these long-term phrases with regards to the products to get them that great exposure on page 1. And like you've seen from this, from the results so far, we've doubled their traffic since 2014. We've generated 66 conversions for the website so far, and 15 of their keywords are ranking within the top 20 results on Google, with half of those keywords ranking on page 1 of Google. So really a lot of great traffic and a lot of good success from the SEO campaign for Anderson Thermal. So like I mentioned before, we did create the mobile-friendly design. Here's just a quick snapshot of their mobile site. So you can see in the corner right here is your little menu button, which will click and it'll drop down all the inner pages of their website. So easy navigation. There's a quick follow us, so to follow their Facebook page. And as you scroll down to their page, you'll also notice the click to call, which will allow users to click on their website and call them directly. And what I was leading to as well is the additional campaign that we've added to their services since 2010 is an AdWords campaign. As we've seen from two slides previously, those are great results on Google in terms of organic results. But to combat that, we also wanted to integrate an AdWords campaign to ensure that we had top positioning at all times for their highly relevant keywords. And even for the terms that are ranking on Google, it's not a bad idea to run AdWords campaigns for those because, again, for any organic results, you don't have control of what pages are being listed. If you're running AdWords, you could send people to specific landing pages on your website. You could direct them to the right page that you want them to go to for different search terms. So our AdWords campaign with Anderson Thermal has been targeted at industrial clients. We're focusing on product qualifiers, so bulk orders, industrial orders, emitters, finishing products. Again, that's what we're focusing on. Those are the types of searches that we're looking for and to drive traffic. The monthly budget for Anderson Thermal ranges anywhere from $500 to $550 each month. Typical for a small to medium-sized business. But again, because we've had great success organically, we don't necessarily have to spend upwards of $1,000 to $2,000 per month. We're focusing at around $500 to $550 per month in driving the leads and impressions through the website. As you can see, we're averaging roughly 30,000 impressions per month and averaging roughly 210 clicks per month in 2015. Just below, looking down at one of our more successful ad groups targeting infrared lamps. So far in 2015, we've actually generated over 1,000 clicks to the campaign, and in creating more exposure online and helping out the brand of Anderson Thermal, we've actually gotten them just under 140,000 impressions online. And with that many impressions, it's a pretty strong click-through rate at 0.78, even though we are likely to optimize this even more so to get that click-through rate anywhere from 1% to 2%. The average cost that we spent for them is $2.38, and their average positions have shown up in 2.3, meaning that on average, Anderson Thermal is showing up within the top 3 search results when you show up on a Google search results page. Now again, combat that with our organic search results. We're getting 2 listings showing up on the search results pages, and it's really done wonders for Anderson Thermal. So far this year, they've reported back they've seen increases in the conversions on the website. They've gotten a few large orders that have actually covered the marketing costs, or if those sales come through, they'll cover the marketing costs. It's really a great campaign and a great client that we've worked with since 2010. Starting off just with SEO, we built them into an AdWords campaign to combine with the SEO campaign. And once we realized that their website really needed an update, we developed a new website for them with a new design, a new CMS backend through WordPress, which is very user-friendly. And we've also ensured that the new website is a responsive design, making sure that searches on mobile are mobile-friendly. They can be accessed on any device. And since Google has rolled out their mobile algorithm updates, they haven't seen any negative effects from the rankings. They've actually seen some increases. So really a great case study for this month. Great client that's been with us for many years now, and one that we continue to share and to tell our story. So I really appreciate everyone attending the webinar today so that we could share this case study. If you do have any questions regarding Anderson Thermal, please let us know today or send an email at info@seo5consulting.com, and we'll get you more information on this client and additional services that we will be able to provide or to provide for your website. So just a quick overview if you're new attendees attending the webinar today. So about SEO5 Consulting, we've been an industry pioneer since 1999. We have a team of over 50+ internet marketing professionals located in 2 continents. We're industry-leading Google and Markemotive certifications for our staff. We've serviced over 1,000 clients worldwide. We're active participants in SEO conferences in North America. Like I mentioned in the presentation today, we recently attended an event from YouTube. Management team has over 50 years of marketing experience. We have clients in over 50 different industry verticals. So whatever your business may be, we could definitely apply an SEO or PPC strategy for those websites. We've generated over 1 million leads across different industries over the last 10 years. and our marketing campaigns have generated over $80 million in online sales. And just a few of our industry affiliations with Sempo, Market Motive, American Marketing Association, and we're also a certified Google partner, which used to be Google Engage, now Google Partners. So definitely, we are a full-service digital agency. So if anyone has any questions, we'll definitely get to that right now. Let me just see if we have any posts. So no questions for today. So again, thank you very much, everyone, for attending. And we'll definitely be able to share this webinar online through our YouTube channel. And again, if you have any questions, please send us an email at info@seo5consulting.com or call us at 1-888-759-4112. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for attending our webinar for this month, and we'll see you all next month.